Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to commence with the launch ceremony for the 2023 Recircle Awards. Thank you for all attending, and here is our launch video.
Whoever you talk to in today's tyre industry, there is one topic which is always high on the agenda: the circular economy and the growing awareness of consumers regarding the vital role played by the industry in controlling and reducing the waste which it generates. This is the reason why in 2020 we created the Recircle Awards, a vehicle to celebrate and recognise excellence, innovation and environmental responsibility on the part of the global tyre retreading and recycling sectors. The Recircle Awards is a programme where we celebrate the achievements of our winners, but it's also a programme where we recognise the excellence of the environmental contribution of the industry as a whole, a programme where everyone is a winner. In just 3 years, the Recircle Awards has become recognised as the industry's primarily globally facing awards programme, with winners from Europe, North and South America, India, Australia and Southeast Asia. Today, we are proud to be able to bring the Recircle Awards to Southeast Asia for the very first time, thanks to the support of TyreXpo Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official launch of the 2023 Recircle Awards.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to everyone here today. Firstly, I'd like to welcome you all to Singapore, and many thanks for attending today's event and the commencement of our search to find the winners of the 2023 Recircle Awards. Firstly, I'd like to say a big thank you to Alwyn Xiao and his team at Tarsus Exhibitions for allowing us the opportunity to launch this event in Southeast Asia for the first time, as well as hosting today's Retreading conference. We hope that this will be the first of many such events with them. Thanks also go to Autopromatech, who have been our title partners from the start of this project, and we look forward to working with them again at the end of the nominations and voting process, where we'll be able to hold the very first final award ceremony in Bologna, which will take place in November in Future Motive later this year. And an extra special thank you to our media partners and collaborators, our sponsors, and also Noises Upcycling, who design and manufacture our Recircle Awards trophies, which are fashioned out of recycled crumb rubber and copper. So very much in keeping with the sustainability theme of the Recircle Awards. Shortly, I will explain the running order of what's going to happen this evening in a moment. But firstly, we're going to go over to Brazil, where we're going to hear from Leandro Rigon, the International Business Director of Trophy Sponsors Vipal for 2023.
Vipal Rubber, trophy sponsor of the 2023 Recircle Awards.
Tyre Retreading has a natural role in the circular economy throughout the world, contributing to the environment for over a century. It is surreal to imagine what would be our planet if Tyre Retreading wasn't there. Nevertheless, there is still a lack of recognition and support within authorities and society. We believe that the Recircle Awards is doing a fantastic job for this cause. More than rewarding companies and people that strongly commit themselves to generate opportunities and reinforce such an important contribution to our planet, the event is a great channel to spread the word around the globe. And that's why Vipal is proudly supporting it since the beginning. We congratulate the organizers and wish the best luck to everyone involved.
The 2023 Recircle Awards, in association with trophy sponsor Vipal Rubber.
Yes, many thanks to Vipal for their generous support of the Recircle Awards in 2023. Vipal, like other partners you'll see on our photo call, have been one of the initial supporters of this project. So a big thank you to them. Now it is time to proceed with tonight's programme. In a moment, I will go through the announcement of the first 16 award categories, which will be open for the nominations process from today. And then I'll explain very, very shortly about the nominations and the voting process and how that works and vital instructions and dates that you need to adhere to when submitting your nominations and your votes. And then we'll come to the highlight of the evening, where we will be presenting the first two awards of this year's programme. Firstly, we will announce the winner of the 2023 Circular Economy Award, which recognises a particularly noteworthy contribution to the circular economy by a person or a company within the tyre sector. Secondly, we'll come to one of our Blue Ribbon Awards, which is the Lifetime Achievement Award for the tyre retreading sector, where we pay our respects to an individual who has contributed a lot to the tyre retreading sector over the course of their career. First, though, it's time to announce the categories for the 2023 Recircle Awards. Best Tread Rubber Supplier. Best Retreading Equipment Supplier. Best Retreading Accessory and Consumables Supplier. Best Tyre Recycling Industry Supplier. Best Tyre-Derived Recycled Product. Employee of the Year. Best Passenger Retreader. Best Truck and Bus Retreader. Best OTR Retreader. The Tyre Pyrolysis Award. Tyre Devulcanization Award. Mechanical Tyre Recycling Award. Best Company Director. Best Tyre Recycling Research Project. Best EPR Scheme, and Lifetime Achievement Award in the tyre recycling sector. I was pretty happy I managed to keep in time there with the awards behind me, so yeah, that's definitely anxiety inducing that. Anyway, moving on. At this point, I should point out that if the category you wanted to see or hoped to see was in those first 16 categories, fear not, we will be announcing 4 extra categories on July the 10th, and those categories will be chosen according to public demand and categories that we feel will bring the most to this year's awards programme. So how does the Recircle Awards work? So as you can see on this video, we've got all the important dates detailed out. Immediately after this launch ceremony, our website will be open for nominations, and you make all your nominations online. So if you want to nominate yourself, a partner, a colleague, your customer, a supplier, or anybody you think that is worthy of recognition, then you can do so via our website at recircleawards.com. The nominations will be judged by an independent panel of 15 expert judges, which make up the nominations committee. After the nominations process closes on the 5th of May, they will judge the nominations based on their own views, the number of nominations, and the quality of the supporting arguments given by the nominating parties, I should say. And finally, they will choose a shortlist of 5 nominees that go forward to the final vote, which will be open until June the 12th. Which will be announced on Monday, June the 12th. The voting process will be open to the general public, and they will continue until Friday, September the 8th. And then the winners will be decided based on a combination of the public vote and the votes given by the nominations committee. So the 70% of the final vote goes to the public vote and 30% goes to the nominations committee. And this year, for the first time, we will be able to announce the award winners at a live ceremony. People who have paid attention to the Recircle Awards over the last few years will notice that we've done a lot of digital ceremonies, which wasn't the original idea for this concept. We wanted more events like this so people could network and collaborate. So this year, finally, we'll be able to announce the awards live in Bologna on November the 16th at Future Motive, where it will be a live presentation. And also, for people who can't attend, it will be streamed live, like we have done in the past anyway. So now we're going to move on to our 2 awards for the evening. Our first award of the evening is the Circular Economy Award. And as I mentioned earlier, this award is presented to a person or a company that has made a particularly noteworthy contribution to the circular economy within the tyre industry. So to introduce the winner of this award, please welcome my father, David Wilson, who will introduce the winner.
Okay, thanks, Richard. So the winner of this year's Circular Economy Award is the Azure Network from Germany. Now, the Azure Network is a promotional body established under the auspices of the German Rubber Manufacturers Association to promote tyre retreading and tyre recycling in Germany and around the world. Now, the Azure Network was set up 3 years ago, and it's come really a long, long way in that time under the leadership of Christina Gut. So let's now have a look at a video which explains what the Azure Network is exactly and why we think it deserves to win this award.
The Azure Network, under the auspices of the German Rubber Industry Association, is Germany's innovation forum for scrap tyre recycling. It advocates the avoidance of waste and the best possible recycling of used tyres in order to conserve natural resources and protect people, the climate, and the environment. The Azure Network brings together tyre industry associations, tyre manufacturers, casing dealers, retreaders, tread rubber suppliers, tyre recyclers, environmental associations, technology companies, and universities. 50 partners who work together to develop new ways and solutions for an ecologically and economically sound tyre cycle. The primary goal of the Azure Network is to ensure a 100% recycling rate for scrap tyres after their first life, but also to create and promote new sales channels for the tyre recycling industry, to reduce reservations about the use of scrap tyres, and to network with recycling companies worldwide. Under the leadership of Christina Gut, the Azure Network has also set itself the task of ensuring the recognition and expansion of retreading as a top priority for reuse. It has set ambitious targets to increase the retread rate for commercial vehicle tyres from 30 to 40% within 5 years, and for passenger car tyres from 1 to 2% within the same timeframe. In this respect, it is making great progress. In September 2022, a study commissioned by Azure and conducted by Fraunhofer Institute for Environmental Safety and Energy Technology showed that retreaded tyres produce over 60% less CO2 emissions than new tyres of comparable quality. The Azure Network is growing rapidly and is already expanding beyond Germany into neighbouring countries such as Austria, Italy, Hungary, Poland, and the Netherlands. For this rapid development of the network and for their commitment to promoting retreading and recycling of tyres, Christina Gut and the Azure Network are the deserving winners of the Recircle Awards Circular Economy Award for 2023.
Dear Christina, congratulations on your fantastic achievements with Azure and for the retreading industry. Your vision, dedication, passion, and hard work have earned you this recognition. In a world where competition is fierce and the challenges are many, you have managed to stand out and make a difference. You have not only built the Azure Network with your relentless commitment and boosted its reputation, but helped make a difference for the retreading industry. And this not only in Germany, as we can see here in Singapore. Your determination to succeed and your unwavering commitment to the cause are truly remarkable. And I'm sure that you will continue to make a positive impact for our recycling industry. On behalf of all Azur members, I would like to express my deep admiration and gratitude for all that you have done. Your achievements are a source of inspiration. Congratulations once again, and keep up the amazing work.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Circular Economy Award for 2023. The Azur Network.
I'd now like to invite Christina Goot to the stage to receive her award. Thank you.
Thank you. Christina will now say a few words.
We will see. My mother language is German, but I try it in English. And I hope you understand everything. Dear Mr. Wilson, ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy. Thank you very much for the award and the words of appreciation. I am delighted to see that the work of the Azur Network has received so much recognition. The network is less than 3 years old, and we only started addressing the tire retreading issue about 1.5 years ago. It is fantastic that we have received an international award for our efforts. A big thank you for that. Why we are campaigning so intensely for retreading. All climate researchers agree we must act now. The tire retreading meets all the requirements of an ideal circular economy. It saves energy in production, reduces material use, conserves resources, and prevents waste. The technology is well known and established. It's ready for widespread use, but of course, we all must work together to guarantee it is further developed and optimized. This award is so important to us because it shows us that we are on the right path, even if it is a rocky one. All players in the tire industry must understand we cannot make nature our subject and exploit it. Those assumptions, as Jeremy Rifkin puts it, have led us to the brink of destruction. In a collective effort, we have to achieve a major transformation to a society close to nature. We must take responsibility and do our part to achieve international climate goals. More and more people around the world want to drive cars. More and more goods need to be transported from A to B. The demand for tires will continue to rise, but resources will not grow with it. There is currently 1.4 billion vehicles in the world. Almost of them drive on tires. Imagine if we could renew a large proportion of these tires. What a big win that would be for the climate and for the people. Almost no sacrifice would be needed. If all tire manufacturers produced casing that could be retreaded, that would be a powerful and essential step. We know that the tire industry is investing a lot of research and money in developing sustainable tires. We at Azur fully support this. But we also know that these developments will take years, decades, and only then will they impact and benefit climate goals. The new tire industry needs to consider retreading within these research projects. After all, the same goes for a sustainable tire. If casing can be used two more times, we reduce waste and conserve resources. This is the way to create a circular economy, and that is both socially necessary and politically required. A word to the automotive industry. Is requiring a new tire dimension for almost every vehicle model necessary? Or it's more appropriated, especially now with the transition to e-mobility, to reduce the variety of size and by that giving passenger car retreading more opportunities in the future. To quote Jeremy Rifkin again, the clock is ticking, and a rapid reversal will only succeed when a combination of functional changes and a new awareness about what humans are and should be reinforced each other. So let's act as one for the sake of our future and our children. Being environmentally friendly is not only socially beneficial, but it can also be economically valuable. Together, we can find solutions that are both financially and ecologically worldwide. Retreading is a prime example of this. Azzur's commitment does not end with the retread. After the second or third lifetime, we must find another sustainable solution. This is why we are committed to complete disposal and recycling. We can only maximize the number of tires that can be retreaded if tires are collected and sorted by companies with a sense of responsibility. It all starts with the collection of tires at various waste sites. Tires unsuitable for retreading are sent to certified recyclers, the material, the chemical, and thermal recyclers. We want to know what happens to the tires, so ensuring they are recycled in Europe is crucial. Azzur is working in the EU and Germany to promote legislation allowing for the best possible recycling in the spirit of the circular economy. We also encouraging greater acceptance of recycled products. By default, after the second retreaded life, a tire can still serve in a third life as a sound insulation board or as a fall protection mat or other things, thus extending its service life from 6 years to 20 years or more. Let us now join forces to convince politicians, industry, and motorists to create changes and to do it fast. Then our grandchildren will still find an environment worth living in 50 years. Thank you for your attention.
Okay.
I go down?
Yeah.
I take this?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
It's yours, you can take it.
Once again, massive congratulations to Christina Gut and the Azur Network for their work they have been doing. Now let's move on to our second and final award of the evening. This award is the Lifetime Achievement Award in the tire retreading sector. Now this is one of our most prestigious awards, along with the Lifetime Achievement Award in the tire recycling sector. And once again, to announce the winner, I'm going to ask David if he can just start with a few words.
Okay, so when we were looking at the Lifetime Achievement Award in the retreading sector this year, because we're announcing it here in Southeast Asia, we thought that the winner absolutely had to be somebody from this region. So we decided to award the Recircle Award this year to a gentleman I've known for 25 years. Who has made a really significant contribution to the retreading sector during that period. So let's now have a look at a video to find out more about this year's award winner.
When we realised that we would be able to launch the 2023 Recircle Awards here in Singapore, we thought it would be appropriate if this year's Lifetime Achievement Award for the tyre retreading sector went to somebody from Southeast Asia. And this year's winner has certainly had a profound influence on retreading markets across Asia over a career that has spanned over 60 years. Mr. Chen Jet Hao is the former Chief Executive Officer of the Kit Long Group, which is known as being one of the pioneers of tyre distribution and tyre retreading in Malaysia. Mr. Chen joined the company as a young man in 1957, and during his long career, he oversaw the group's rapid growth from local retreader to international manufacturing and trading group. He was there when the company established its first fully fledged retread plant in Petaling Jaya in 1959. After this, he set up New Era Engineering in 1968 and expanded it into a regional equipment supply and service company. Following this, in 1969, he established Southeast Asia's first tyre industry publication, The Tyre Man. In 1975, he oversaw the production of the first pre-cured truck retread in Malaysia. Before long, in 1981, he established the group's presence in tyre distribution with the establishment of Kit Long Tyre Centre, which eventually became Tyrea. And in 1990, he oversaw the establishment of the KL Tread Rubber Factory in Prai. In 2001, Mr. Chen stepped aside as CEO, but he has remained active in the business and his influence on the market can still be felt today. Now, we have a message from the current CEO of the Kit Long Group, Mr. Jacob Chen.
It is my pleasure to be here and honor my father, Mr. Chen, for receiving this prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award for the tyre retreading industries. Mr. Chen's commitment to his career is unparalleled. He has always been a mentor to me, and his hard work has inspired me to be the best I can be. His passion for his work has been an example to all those who have the good fortune of knowing him. He has dedicated his life to promote quality and environmentally friendly retread tyres as a sustainable and eco-friendly choice since the early 60s. Throughout his long career of 60+ years, he has helped work with and set up numerous successful retreading factories all over Asia. A big congratulations to Mr. Chen. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award in the tyre retreading sector is Mr. Chen Jet Hao.
Mr. Chen, would you like to come to the stage, please?
Thank you, David. I spent most of my life being in love and working in the retreading industry. Starting from one curing press at the back of the tire shop, Kit Long grew to operate 5 retreading factories across Malaysia. As part of that success, we also share our experiences with other retraders in the neighboring country on how to use high-end equipment to run a retreading factory. But what go up will go down also. Cheap new tire came like a tidal wave and pushed the ASEAN retreading industry into a new low. Some people even said that retreading is now a sunset industry. However, I personally believe that as long as there are transport companies and as long as there are public buses, we will continue to lead retread. We will continue to conserve natural resources and the environment, and the retreading will remain an important industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations once again to Mr. Chen for today's award, but also a big thank you to him for his contribution to the tyre retreading industry in Southeast Asia and the world over the course of his career. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's launch of the Recircle Awards. Only remains for me to say thank you for your attendance today and to congratulate the winners and to wish all of our potential nominees the very best of luck in the nominations process. We hope to see as many of you as possible in the award ceremony in Bologna later this year. We now invite you to join us in our post-networking session. Thank you very much.